Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. The challenge was thrown down, and they certainly accepted. Let's see who the better squad is. Centers are lined up. Official ready to drop the puck. The Cosmonauts are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. The Warriors start with the puck in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Brady. And he scores! And look who's on the board! The home team has this place up buzzing again.
Oh, you can just hear it in the building. I mean, it's just electric in here, James. And how much fun is it for them? When you play at home, you get on the board first. You create a ton of momentum. You don't want to give any life to your opponent.
Allen's won the draw. Now a quick pass to Betts. Takes the feed. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Pass back to the point. Funk's got the puck.
Betts put his team in front earlier, and now he's looking for another one, James. When that puck is on his stick, he is so dangerous.
Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Quick pass across to Brady. Back to the point he goes. Can't keep a hold of it. Easily turned aside by Domi. And a great save! Winnipeg's got the puck in the defensive end. Loses the coverage there. Winnipeg's got possession of the puck. The Cosmonauts have it now. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. The Cosmonauts have it behind the cage. Betts plays it against the boards. Sends it down low. Rips it. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Funk's taking it from his own end. Betts looks around. Here he is, lifts it on net. Shuts him down. And he takes the feed. And still using the stick to poke the puck away. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Slides the puck down low. The Cosmonauts have it behind the net. Handles the puck at the point. From the boards, he takes that pass. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. In alone!
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
Winnipeg's extended the lead to 2 goals here in the first.
Well, you can certainly see that there's jump to their step. They have their legs underneath them, and they've really dictated pace and controlled the game.
Nice job tying up his opponent. And that doesn't go well. Slides it diagonally to Money. The Warriors move the puck in the defensive zone. Taken by Money. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Cuts to the paint. With the backhand. Turns it away.
Well, there's no surprise here, James. I mean, he is so powerful. You can see it in his stride. You can see it in his body.
Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck. Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James. But he manages to find it. Now, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts. And he makes an unbelievable stop.
And he takes a shot. Backhander. Oh, a clutch save!
Domi's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Works it across to Money. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end.
Well, it's like the game slows down for him. He gets to position, and he tracks the puck. You talk about goaltenders tracking it. How about him sitting there in the slot, eyes on it all the way, and now the timing to be able to redirect it into the net.
The Warriors take possession after that neutral zone faceoff. On the attack along the boards. Grabs the puck. Here's a short pass to Reed. Blocked in traffic. Winnipeg's carrying the puck deep inside their own zone. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Blunt. There's the whistle. We've got an offside.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Warriors make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. They take possession as he locks them up off the face-off. Winnipeg's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Allen. Driving right to the front. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Moves it to Scott. And he takes the pass. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 challenges on the score sheet, James, but I love his game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. You get these grade A scoring chances nice and tight to the net. You got to find a way to convert on it, but you have to be aware of where the goaltender is. You don't have much time. You have to have quick hands, but you have to find the back of the net when there's not much room.
They've got some momentum here. Quick feed to Allen. The Warriors gain possession in their own end. From the point, they take control of it. Oh, right there on a platter and a busted twig.
And you can see the deflation right now. I mean, you got that right in your wheelhouse. You got the perfect look, and then it snaps in half. Technology is great, but that's got to be the downside. The flex is awesome, but sometimes it snaps in half.
Blunt stick handling in his own zone. The Cosmonauts take possession in the defensive end. Receives the pass. Let's move to the middle.
We're going to talk about the goal, but how about getting to those tight spots in and around the paint, and then the ability to finish with a quick wrister? That's a great goal.
Winnipeg's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to show no signs of slowing down here in period number 2.
Yeah, they're not taking their foot off the gas pedal here, James. They've been pushing and pressing all game long, and look at the scoreboard. It's the reason why they're ahead.
Oh, look at this. Runs them hard against the boards. Sends a pass over. Denies him with a save. Puck battle along the boards. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Well, this is a big hit here, and I don't think the other team likes it because it's a product of frustration. They're trailing in the game by quite a margin and really just not maintaining the emotions or the control within the game, and as a product, this is hit as a result.
The Cosmonauts have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. The Warriors gain possession. And he sidesteps the check there. Broken up by Allen. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Winnipeg's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. And they take possession. Nice job tangling them up on the draw. Quick pass to Chips. Scoops up the puck here. Quick pass to Money. The Cosmonauts scoop it up along the boards. Funk's got it in the defensive end. Look out, here they come on the attack. There's the hat-trick, and let it rain Chapeau.
Yeah, Rain Chapeau is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way.
Winnipeg's run the face-off at center. The Cosmonauts looking against the half wall. What a steal in his own end. Takes the feed from his own end.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Allen's got it in the corner. Moves along the blue line. Feeds it down low. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. The Cosmonauts have the puck now.
They're all over the puck here, James. I mean, their opponent, they don't even have time to breathe.
And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will give his team a much-needed rest.
Allen's done all the work to get to the look he wants, but unfortunately just misses the mark by inches and puts it off the post.
Both sides lining up for the face-off, and I can think of one padded goaltender who would love nothing more than a quick clear here, Cheryl.
Oh, you know it, James, because the puck has been in the offensive zone. Just look at the last shift where they maintained pressure throughout that shift until they got that whistle. So they'll need to continue that, because if you're the opponent and you're saying, hey, who's most vulnerable right now? You know it's the goaltender, so you want to keep him hemmed in.
Brady's got it to the side. Winnipeg's got control of it now from their own end. Takes control of the puck. Picked off by Brady. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Domi's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, an athlete's having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck, and that's exactly what's happening tonight, because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. A Hattie so far in this game, he has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
Winnipeg's got the win off that draw. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Here's a centering pass. Picked off in front. Sends it out in front, and that's intercepted. Scoops up the puck now. Cuts into the paint. And he opts to wait for more support. The Warriors have it against the wall. Tries to feed it over to Funk. Huge steal in his own end. Backhander in front. Denies him.
Domi's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
There's the horn. 2 periods down, a third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. In the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. We are underway here in the third. Let's see if there's any sort of saving face at one end of the ice. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
Winnipeg's 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense where they've gotten into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Winnipeg's got a 5-1 lead. They've been on cruise control all night. Takes possession. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Winnipeg's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Long lead pass into the open ice. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Directed over to Money. Fires it on net. Misses over the net. Pushes it across to Betts. Winnipeg's got the puck against the boards. The Warriors gain possession along the wall. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. The Warriors gain control of the puck. Tosses it to Money. Feeds the puck to Brady. Turns it over. Allen's going to play it to the corner. Quick feed down low. Slides the puck down low. Oh, he'll feel that one later on, but what a block. Along the half wall with the puck. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Here's a short pass to Allen. Muffs the shot attempt. Chips grabs the puck inside his own territory. The Warriors play it along the wing. Takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Sends the pass over. Moves it to Allen. Grabs possession of the puck. Here's a pass down low. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Moves it quickly over to Allen. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Takes the feed at the point. Winnipeg's got the puck. Oh, wow! Scores! And he did it again! It's a night to remember! Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck.
Winnipeg's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Betts plays it now. Cuts to the front. He scores! Oh, he slick one-timer. Buries it.
He does a great job of recognizing that he's not going to have much much time to get this puck off, so it's a one-timer, and he's able to beat the goaltender clean.
Scott's gained possession inside the neutral zone. The Warriors take it along the wall. Winnipeg's looking to break out of their own end. The Warriors going to work on offense. And that's blocked. Trying to clear. And they get it out of harm's way. Looking to set up offensively. Oh, what a move! And makes the save. And as play continues, listen to these fans. They're starting to get loud and recognizing what we saw not long ago here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. Hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board, and guess what? The goaltender knows it.
Uses the force on that hit. Slides the puck over. And that's blocked from someone in front.
Domi's doing everything he can to uplift his team here. Just look at that last sequence. It was so impressive. The way he was desperate and the athleticism shown in that save, it's got to give his team a ton of confidence.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a chance on the backhand. Big time stop there.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Less than 60 seconds to play in this blowout. Winnipeg's looking to break out. Long pass into the neutral zone.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Passes out front. And that goes off a stick and off target. Moves it up through the middle for the right. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Winnipeg's got a hold of it along the wall. Tees it up from the blue line. Made the save on the play. And that skips out of the offensive end. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. And there's the whistle icing the call.
Chips is looking for a way to get back to the bench. You can see that he's laboring there, James, but he looks to find a way to stay on the ice, finish the shift. You know, when you're hurt, though, you're not at 100%. You have to find a way to get to the bench, get someone who's fresh on the ice.
And that will close the book on this one here tonight. You know, obviously not the result that they wanted in this EASHL challenge, Cheryl, but Bragging rights on the line here tonight. Hi, welcome to EA Sports, EA SHL Club Action. The challenge has been laid. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Warriors have won the draw, and we are now underway. Chicago's got the puck in their own end. Grabs the puck. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. The Chiefs win the draw. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Passes it over. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Handles the pass. No room for that one to get through. The Warriors will play it from the corner. Chicago's got possession of the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Makes a move in front. Scores! And they are on the board quickly in this one.
Well, it's because they were ready, James. I mean, the first 5 strides right from puck drop were urgent. And when you're aggressive and you are urgent on the puck, you find a way to put it in. James, when you enter the offensive zone and you have numbers and you have speed, you keep your opponent guessing. They have to communicate extremely well if they want to stop you. And in this case, they couldn't.
Chicago's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just trying to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because you want to make sure that you set the tone, you control the pace of play, and you find a way to get on the board first.
And he coughs it up with the pass, and that ricochets off a twig in front. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. The Warriors will play it in their own end. Locked him in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
The Warriors gain possession in their own end. Quick feed to Money. Takes it to the net. Here's a chance to the middle.
Good things happen when you put the puck to the net, and this rebound comes
the Warriors
right.
Didn't seem rattled at all, falling behind early in this one. Sure, they're right back to even here.
Well, yeah, and it's trusting the process here, James. And coaches don't love it. They feel like you're not ready when you get behind the 8 ball to start. But if you stick with it and you don't let the deficit climb, you can claw your way back into the game. And that's what's happened here as we approach the mid-mark of the period.
Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. Papalardo's lugging the puck. Sends it in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Here in the back half of this period, we are all tied up in this one. The Warriors win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Throws it in front. And that's stopped. Chips works the puck in his own zone. And some textbook body contact there. Big save in front.
Gotta love how both of these teams are playing so fast right now. I mean, the quick counters and the transitions are creating a lot of speeds, which are generating scoring chances at both ends.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Chicago's got the puck. Oh, what a dangle! The Warriors grab possession to the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Poked away by Papalardo. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Feeds it up ahead. Chicago's got it along the wall. Moves the puck down low. Here's a chance in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Skates to the crease. Stopped by the goaltender. Stops him with a glove.
You see goaltenders working on reaction time all the time. Why? For shots like this, you just have to react. It's instincts that make the save.
Here in the later stages of this period, we got a tie game. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Angles it over to Trips. Takes a shot, and that's blocked as he gets down low. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. The Chiefs are on the attack. The Warriors have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Quick pass to Scott. Scores! It's in! It's in the back of the net. I think he put it in on his own.
Oh, he did, James. I don't think he knew where that puck was. That's a frustrating goal as he puts it in himself. Oh, these goals are real deflators for the entire team. James thought he had a piece of it, and it just dribbles into the back of the net. He wants that one back.
The Warriors have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Brady's got it against the boards. Sends the pass down low. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Papalardo's going off for interference.
Listen, it's a tight game. It's late in the period. You've taken a penalty. Now you got to stay in the present, stay in the moment, kill it off, and then you can reset in the intermission.
The Warriors will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening. Chicago's won the face-off deep in their own end. Coughlin's got the puck in his own zone. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. The Warriors scoop it up along the boards. Into the attacking area from the left side. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Puts it high. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. The Warriors win the draw as this period is underway and their power play goes back to work. Chicago's got it in their own zone. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Takes that pass back at the point. Glove save! And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Scott's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. And a great save!
Papalardo's almost back on the ice.
Here's a short pass to Brady. Both teams back to even strength. Really nice effort by the penalty-killing unit on that one. And a successful clearing attempt.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate.
Scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Well, there's 2 points of contact here as he separates the body from puck when he makes a physical check, James. Then he gets himself available in position to be able to bury it on his stick. That's a great play all the way around.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Avoids the poke check. Swing and a miss. There's the whistle. We get a faceoff after the goalie covers up. Lots of time left in this period. It's all tied up. The Chiefs will go to work here in the offensive zone. That knocks him off the puck. Money's got it along the wing. The Warriors have it from the corner. And that's deflected. Snaps it onto the net. Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Chicago's got the puck along the boards. The Warriors have it from their own end. Moves it to Money. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. And he makes the save. And he makes that save as well. Looks to get the puck over to Marchand. Chicago's playing it from the side. Oh, he almost put him through the boards. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. And it's a quick pass to Marchand. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Moves it on over to Papalardo. There's a hit on the play. And that's just out of reach. Grabs the puck. And he slides it quickly to Brady. Puck picked up in the open ice. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. To the front. And he opts to wait for more support. Goaltender in front. Oh, what a stick save.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Big time stop.
DiPietro's all over that shot and makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly because that shot came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
Quick pass across to Money. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing them down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Gets the puck over to Scott. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. There's the whistle, icing the call.
Well, the puck doesn't go in at either end of the ice here, but both teams are trading grade A chances right now. There's a ton of pace and volume of shots to this game right now.
More than half the period has expired. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Great hits up play with the stick by Papalardo. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
DiPietro's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Here in the late going to the frame, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Feeds the puck over to Marchand. Picked up along the wall by Papalardo. Chicago's got a hold of the puck. The Warriors take possession in the neutral zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Into the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Quick stop. Scores the go-ahead goal.
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next two shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
The Chiefs pick up the all-important go-ahead goal late here in period number 2.
Well, you're always cutting periods into 5-minute increments, and this is the one that they wanted to score in, James, because it creates momentum that they can carry forward to the intermission.
Lays the body into that play. From against the wall into the open ice. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Tosses it on to Marchand. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. We are moments away from the third period. The truth lies here. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
The Warriors are behind in this game, James, and there's only one reason, a hot goaltender. I mean, they're creating a ton of scoring chances, a lot of room on the ice. They know when to drive the play. They just haven't been able to solve the tendy.
That's moved up ahead. Pass in front. Picked off in front. Moves it quickly over to Brady. Nice poke check. Nice feed at center. Moves up ahead now. Oh, the official saw that trip, and the hand is up. Here comes the sentence. Chips is caught for the trip, and he's going on a trip to the penalty box.
An untimely penalty to take here, James. You're trailing by once. You got to find a way to reset momentum. The PK is tasked with doing just that, getting that puck down the ice and getting them back to even strength.
Chicago sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the faceoff, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
And here's a shot. Denies him on the play. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. The Warriors will play it from the defensive zone. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. The Warriors gain possession of the defensive zone. Chicago's got the puck. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. And that pass goes off a stick. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired.
Being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Chips picks up the puck. Through center along the wing. Slides it across. Takes the puck at the point. The Warriors have it now. Slides the puck ahead to Money. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get lambasted over and over again.
Pokes it away in his own end. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Chicago's got it in their own zone. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Money. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. Chicago's got the puck in the defensive end. Drives it to the crease. The Chiefs gain control of the puck. The Warriors get a hold of the puck in their own end. Chip scoops it up here inside the defensive zone. Moves the puck. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. The Chiefs pick up steam and are on the attack. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Money's working it around in the corner. Puck picked up by Brady. Here's a feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Here we go. Odd-man rush here. Over the net.
Oh, that's a really tough shot. You know, he's frustrated with it, James, but I really like the position he got to. I mean, it's hard work to get to the middle of the ice, and he gets there with good timing.
And that pass attempt is deflected. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Takes a shot. Oh, fantastic save by DiPietro. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. And that pass is stolen. Knocked away. Scott's got it through the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Blocked in front. The Chiefs move the puck in the defensive zone. Less than 60 seconds left in regulation. Feeds it over. Block and save, and it stays out. Slides it diagonally to Scott. Handles the puck. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Shuts him down. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
DiPietro's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, true position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. You have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
The Warriors have definitely gone with the shoot-first mentality tonight, but they continue to trail late in this third period. Chicago's won the draw. Moves it up. Shakes off the coverage.
Capillardo's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his third.
Quick feed down low. What a great read breaking up the pass.
That's both poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes the safe play is the best one.
Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Big hit on the play, and there's the whistle. As it looks like the pane of glass is broken.
Well, the good thing is, James, that the glass doesn't shatter like it used to, and they can just replace the pane, but they'll have to do that because everything is about safety first.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. Well, Cheryl, as my kids like to point out, the hot chocolate's never quite as sweet when you come up on the short end. Welcome back, everyone. We're about to get underway here. The challenge has been laid. Don't sing it. Bring it. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The Warriors get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Money's going to play it against the half wall. Here's a chance behind the net. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Sider. The Warriors gain control of the puck against the wall. Chips takes it inside his own end. And that's off a stick. Edmonton's got it across the line. Moves the pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Takes the feed. Here we go, on-man rush. Quick shot. Oh, he comes up with a big stop there.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. The old-timers played along the boards. From behind the net. And now he moves it quickly to Vu. Moves it over to Money. To the low slot. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. They've got numbers here. The Warriors look to start the transition game. Brady's gained the line and on the attack. Sends it down low. Sends it out front. And that chance is off the post.
Scott's been effective getting to the right places at the right time, but it hits the post again, James. He cannot get discouraged. We're starting to see his frustration levels increase.
Into the offensive end now. Great heads-up play by the defender. Scores! No chance for the puck stopper on that one.
Well, it takes hard work in the intangibles to get available for a one-timer in that low slot area. You know it's going to be a grind. You're going to have to fight for your space. He does a great job of it and buries it home.
The Warriors get a hold of the draw. Quick feed to Blunt. Good hit. Puck scooped up by Blunt. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. And he can't hang on after that hit. Slides the puck to Marsh. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. The Warriors carry it along the wall. Dishes it off. And he turned that one aside. Big time stop there. Edmonton's got the puck against the half wall. Big play inside the defensive zone. Oh, that didn't work off the boards.
He recognized the space in behind the defender, tried to sidestep, but didn't work.
Quick pass to Brady. Slides into Money. Takes the feed at the back end. Grabbed along the board by Brady. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Comes up with the block. Absolutely fearless. Sends it across. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Quick possession along the wall. Slides the puck down low. Here's a short pass to Money. Sends the feed in front. And that's stopped. Quick feed to Blunt.
Eisenhart's been outstanding, James. I mean, that last sequence was so impressive. I mean, he re-energized his team now as they make their way up the ice.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Vu's moving the puck through his own zone. The Warriors gain possession in their own end. Passes it over. And he takes the feed. Slides it across. What a steal in his own end. Here's a chance. Dying seconds and he makes the save. There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
The Warriors had a strong period, James. I really liked the first 20 minutes, their effort, their underlying numbers. They had the majority of possession, but they are trailing by 1, so they're going to have instincts around the net, look to attack, drive, and put it by the tender.
Moves it to Marsh, and that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. They've got the defense outnumbered. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. The Warriors continued to trail early in the second period despite leading in the shot department. The old-timers win the draw here in their own end. And that one's picked off. Chips moves the puck. Takes the pass. Huge steal in his own end. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. Then it's stopped by the goaltender. Huge desperation play. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here.
We're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 the score. Blunt's taking it from his own end. They've got numbers. Takes a shot, and he makes a stop with the glove.
Eisenhardt's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Edmonton's ahead 1-0. Off the face-off, they take the puck. There's a shot, and that doesn't reach the net. Passes it over to Money. On the attack along the boards. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Steps inside. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Eisenhardt's got the puck and will hang on to the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, but he makes a key save right there. Really important that he keeps his head in focus in the game.
The Warriors have had a lot of things go their way tonight, except for the score in which they trail here in the second. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. The old-timers gain possession along the wall. And he takes the dish. Marsh has got it in the offensive zone. Goalie with the stop.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Takes the puck along the boards. The Warriors take possession in the defensive end. Brady's got the puck. Here's a backhander, and she blocks it.
Well, it was from such an area, a grade A scoring chance. I don't even think she thought. She just had instincts, relied on him, and got in front of it.
Scooped up along the wall by Brady. Takes the feed. Here's a shot, and he stops that with the blocker. Feeds it down low. Can't connect on the shot. Edmonton's got it along the wall. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Long lead pass up the center. Edmonton's on the attack. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Forces the turnover in the offensive zone. The old-timers take it across the blue line. The Warriors have it from their own end. And that's off a stick. Tripped up on the play, delayed penalty coming up. Great read with the stick. Here comes the call from the official. Scott's going to the box for tripping.
LePique is going to be tasked with quite a job here. They're only trailing by 1. They want to keep this game within reach, so they got to get out there, be aggressive, and kill it off.
Edmonton's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
An opportunity with their first power play of the game, an offensive zone draw. You got to be on the same page, and it's huge to win. Possession is everything.
And a great save! Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
I really loved his game tonight here, James. Let's have a look at some highlights of his game. I mean, he's been outstanding with and without the puck, creating scoring chances for his line mates. Just look at the way he uses his hands to deke around his opponent to get to the net. It hasn't come yet, but you got to figure he's going to get on the score sheet soon.
Brady's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Nice job tying up his opponent. Feeds it over. And that's knocked away by Blunt. Passes it in front. Scores! What a finish on the play! Edmonton's been the dominant team all night, and look at this, a 2-goal lead here late in the second.
Yeah, they've worked hard, and really they've been the dominant team, and what's showing on the scoreboard is exactly the way it should be, and they'll be heading into the intermission, and this is one of the things I didn't like as an athlete. When you were playing well, I didn't want to rest. I wanted to keep going at it.
The Warriors looking against the half wall. Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. And he takes the feed. Tries to the crease. Edmonton's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Sends a pass in front. And that's blocked in front. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. Getting into the later stages of this period, Edmonton's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. Welcome back. James Cybulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Final frame is underway here. There's the whistle as the play was offside. We're still in the early stages of this period. Edmonton's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. And now it's to Marsh. And he slides it quickly to Sider. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. Quick feed down low. Slides it back to the blue line. And he takes the pass. Rocks him on the play. Sider's got it in the defensive end. Slides the puck across to Marsh. Edmonton's got it behind the net. The Warriors gain possession. Slides the puck to Scott. Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. Gains the zone through the middle. Drills them. The Warriors scoop it up along the boards. Skates across the blue line. Shot. Scores! The captain delivers.
Well, that's a great goal, and not just because of the tally, but because of the energy it's provided his team. I mean, you can certainly see that this group has a ton of respect for him and looks at him as an emotional leader.
Edmonton's won the faceoff at center. The Warriors pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Scores! The captain comes.
You don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
Scots won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. The old-timers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. The Warriors have it now. Edmonton's got possession here in the offensive zone. The old-timers have the puck now. Receives the pass. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Money's finally going to get on the score sheet here after multiple scoring chances, James. Love to see the expected goals after this one. But you could feel it coming, couldn't you? I mean, he's been all around the net. He's had the puck on his stick. He's had all the right habits, found himself in all the right spots. Nice to see him finally connect.
Dishes it off! Oh, he kept it out with... Wait, they're signaling a goal! It looked like he had it, but it looks like they're signaling a goal now! Edmonton's hard work here to start this third period has paid off as they've now taken a one-goal lead.
Well, and they've outplayed their opponent. There's no question about it, James. They've had the majority of possession, and they didn't get frustrated. Instead, they get the go-ahead goal. I expect it could be the domino effect here. Pucks could start dropping.
There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Edmonton's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Can't get it to go. Sends a pass over. Pass out.
There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up high-danger opportunities, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
Now a quick pass to Brady. Just a great defensive read there. The Warriors get a hold of the puck along the boards. Sends the pass over.
Money's been a real leader in terms of this comeback, James. He's led by example in this period in particular with his 3 points. He's fought his way back in through moving the puck and finding a way to be hard on it.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Warriors have it against the wall. Tiptoes around the poke check. Oh, keeps it out of the net as it goes off the glove.
Eisenhardt's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
Picked up along the boards by Blunt. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Here he is in front. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one.
Eisenhardt's dialed in right now. Just had a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Here in the late goings of the period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And sneaks in and grabs possession. Money stick handling in his own zone. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. Play is blown dead with the offside. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Rocks him. Slides the puck over. Here's a pass to the middle. Dishes it off again here. And the puck skips away after that move.
Money, so difficult.
Best save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I was ready for the goal call there, but that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out. When the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. The Warriors gain control of the puck against the wall. Blunt's taking it from his own end. Under a minute to play in this dandy. Here's a pass in front, and it's blocked. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
Eisenhardt's bailed his team out throughout this entire game, and sometimes that's going to happen here, James. It's quantity and it's quality right now. His team has to find a way to push to the perimeter, give him an opportunity to see the puck, and most importantly, find a way to get some energy engaged in this game. They got to get going north and try and generate some offense.
Shuts him down. Stirs the go-ahead goal.
And how good is that? You know, you can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
The Warriors needed that in a big way. They now have the lead here in this third period.
It's been a back-and-forth game. It's really been neck and neck, and although I felt like they dictated the pace in this third period, it's about continuing to press and really try to smother their opponent.
Moves it quickly over to Brady. Moves into the slot. He scores! And there's the hat trick. And here come the sights.
Yeah, he hasn't been hacking away all night long, James. He's been filling the net, and he's been unbelievable. He's got a hat trick on the night, and guess what? The fans are showing him some love. He's going to beat the goaltender clean on this one. It's a one-timer from the low slot, and it's a perfect pass. He's teed up beautifully, and he finishes it.
The Warriors are looking to close things out. They have been dominant all night long, and they continue to lead late in the third. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. Takes it at center. A little dipsy doodle and loses possession of the puck. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Well, they came, they showed up, and they conquered in this EASHL challenge.
Well, when a challenge is on the line and the competition keeps going, you know, you want to find a way to win because you want the bragging rights.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, bragging rights up for grabs here. The challenge has been laid. Let's get it on. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. Oh, I've been waiting for this all day, and we are now officially underway. Feeds the puck to Money. Moves it to Brady. Here they come on the rush. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Sends it to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Great pressure to force the turnover by Brady. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Pass across to Cookie. The Knights played along the wing. What a steal in his own end. Slides it quickly to Brady. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. Rodriguez caught red-handed. Tripping is the call.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for two.
First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Let's move to the middle, and that's intercepted. And the puck clears the zone. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end.
Well, still time here. I mean, the power play's halfway over, but they have an opportunity here trying to get set up, get in. I mean, the toughest part of the power play. But it's about the urgency for me and the retrieval. They got to find ways to get pucks to net, and when it rebounds, they got to recover.
Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. The Warriors gain possession along the wall. Brady's got it against the boards. The Warriors fail to capitalize on the power play. Both sides back to even strength. We are still tied.
Well, the power play had a ton of ozone possession time, but it was all perimeter. They didn't find ways to move the coverage. It was easy as a PKU to just stand in that box formation and not move. You have to find ways to create some motion and pull the coverage outside the dots.
Handles the pass. Slides it across to Money. Pittsburgh's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Passes it over. The Warriors in transition at center. Chips has got it along the wall. Comes up with the stop. And he'll opt to play the puck here. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. From point blank. Denies them in close.
Well, he does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner spot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes.
Put it on the post. Off target, and I'm sure he'd like that one back.
The angle certainly calculated wrong here, James. I mean, he is in the perfect position to score, and he just misses the net.
Takes that one right in the logo on his chest.
These are the types of games that offense love and defense hates here, James. I mean, the puck is going north-south every single time. Both teams trading chances at either end.
Here in the back half of this period, still no score in this one. Lets it go. Makes a save.
I'd say yes, some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Scores! The captain leading by example.
Oh, that's what you call quick transition in a counter-strike, James, as the puck's going one way towards your end, and then it winds up going north, and guess what? You are the recipient of speed off the rush, and you find a way to cash in. Beautiful play from start to finish.
The Warriors take it along the wall. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. The Warriors gain control of the puck. Avoids the poke check. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Scoops up the puck now. The Warriors gain possession. Slides it across. Yeah, refs don't like that. There's the whistle as the net comes off. The Warriors have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. Center's jammed up, and the winger grabs the puck. Scores! Kaboom! What a shot! Nobody was stopping that one-timer.
Oh, James, you knew his teammates were looking to feed him. He was set up. He was chomping at the bit. Well, he got the delivery, and he converted on it.
The Warriors are sitting pretty right now with a 2-goal lead, and it's still early in this one.
Yeah, they've got a lot of game left, but they certainly got the start that they wanted to. They've been pressing all over the ice, closing quickly, and, of course, finishing.
Moves around along the half wall. Pittsburgh's gained possession along the boards. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. From the point, they take control of it. Good defensive effort to poke it away. The Warriors gain possession. Directs it on over to Brady. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. He got all of that one. Moves the puck. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways. Loses the coverage there. Pittsburgh's looking to break out. Cutting to the slot. He scores!
It's going to be a quick release that gets it done here, James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there. You pay the price, and because he does, he scores the goal.
And he easily stops that one. Pittsburgh's got the puck. Dishes it to Rodriguez. Nice zone entry on the left side. There's a collision with some authority. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. Well, a fun start to the night so far, and still plenty of action as we get ready for period number 2. Well, let's see if we can get some fireworks going here as period number 2 is underway. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Knights didn't get off to a great start at all. I mean, they've been chasing the game, and the real reason why they're behind in this one, they haven't had any possession time.
Feeds it over! The Warriors get a hold of the puck in their own end. Brady's got it along the wing. The Knights will play it in their own end. Toss to the front! The Warriors scoop it up along the boards. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Quick feed to Money. Jams the puck away. Moving into the attacking zone. Oh, we're moving close! Oh, it goes right up the post!
Pittsburgh's been working hard all game, a reason why they're still in it, and they had an opportunity to... They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they've created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. You know the coaching staff is going to like this goal because it's buying into a defense-first mentality. This play doesn't happen if he's not in good structural position to defend with that poke check. It's a great stick with great timing, and then he gets going the other way, James, and he does something with it. So it's turning defense into offense.
Here's the shot, and that one's stopped. The Warriors have it now. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Huge steal in his own end. Quick pass to Scott. Taken along the wall by Brady. And that's hooked away. Looks to set up at the point now. Here's a short pass to Brady. Slides the puck down low. And he totally whiffs on that one. Right through center and into the offensive zone. And that pass is redirected. Passes the puck over to Money. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Past the midway mark of the frame. We are all tied up in this one. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Moves it to Rodriguez. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Warriors have it now. And it's a quick pass to Brady. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Cookie's got the puck along the wing. Goes right to the crease.
Really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize, and this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
Pittsburgh's got the lead after that last goal here in the back half of period number 2, but Cheryl, it's been an unconventional way to find that lead.
Well, yeah, they haven't held any possession time, James, and they've really been sloppy. I mean, their coaching staff's been yelling, giving an earful all game long. Now it's a question of what are they going to do with the lead, and can they turn it around?
Into the corner of the attacking area. And a stick break setup. Takes it to the front. He scores! Aye, Captain!
You gotta love the way the play stays alive on his stick here, James. And it's a drive. It's a willingness. It's almost as if in this shift you knew that he was going to attack. And he attacks the space once he gains it by winning the loose puck battle, and it results in his goal.
Here in the late going of the frame, it's all tied up. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. On the attack, they come down the right wing. And that's taken by the defense. Handles the puck. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. I can't tell you how many times this has happened to me, James. As the puck is coming towards you, it winds up hitting you and goes off you, goes the other way, fools the goaltender who doesn't have a chance.
Oh, look at this. The Warriors take possession in the defensive end. Rodriguez grabs the puck inside his own territory. Big time stop there. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Cooper's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
The Warriors have generated plenty of quality scoring chances and a big reason why they lead late in the second period. Scott's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And that slides right out to center ice. Picked up along the wall by Blunt. Looks to make a play over to Money. Quick feed to Scott. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low-zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
The Warriors gain control of the puck against the wall. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. They've dropped the puck on period number 3, and if this is anything like the first 2 periods, buckle up. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
The Knights need to change their mindset in the third period and kind of flip the switch to attack mentality. This game is still close, many thanks to their goaltender, but now they got to find a way to generate some offense. When you're trailing, you got to take some risks. You have to face your defenders, and you got to find a way to get through the middle of the ice. And when you get the chance, you got to convert.
Right up the gut, here they go. And now it's grabbed by Money. Moves the puck along the half wall. A chance in front! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Sometimes it's all working for you, James, and it's all working for him tonight. And you wish you could just circle these dates on the calendar and remember them and recall them when you're facing adversity, because everything seems to be working for him tonight. When it's on his stick, when it's off his stick, his shot, everything is looking good. A multiple-point effort in this one so far.
Oh, off the post! Grabbed along the board by Blunt. And he sidesteps the check there. Blunt's got it to the side. Picks off the pass. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Big save by the goaltender, watching that one.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Taken by Blunt. The Warriors gain the zone. Fires it with the stop. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Warriors lead at 4-3. And they'll start with possession. The Knights have it from their own end. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And now it's grabbed by Cookie. And that's intercepted by Brady. Takes it across the blue line. Here's a centering pass. And that doesn't connect. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. But when you're in tight to the net, you don't have much margin of error here. And he's able to find the back of the net. It's all about accuracy, not necessarily how hard the shot is.
The Warriors gain control of it. There's a perfect collision. And he slides it quickly to Cookie. Back at the point, they set it up. The Warriors gain possession in their own end. Takes the feed. Slides the puck across to Money. Moves it quickly over to Brady. And will play on as that gets a piece of the glove. Here they come on the attack down the right side. The Knights played along the boards. Here's a pass down low. What a hit against the wall. Here's a shot. Great save. Back to the blue line. He got all of that hit. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Sends it over. Scooped up along the wall by Money. Chips plays it against the boards.
Money's able to corral that pass. He's got the puck on his stick. You know he's dangerous. He's got 2 in the...
All alone! Grand larceny on that stop right there. Oh, he caught him.
And that's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Finishes it off. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Sends it out in front. And that goes off a stick. Pittsburgh's looking to break out of their own end. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. With possession along the wall. Pittsburgh's got the puck. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Puck grabbed by Blunt. Shot! Big time hit. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call. Rodriguez is going off for tripping.
Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
The Warriors send their man advantage unit out once more.
So many teams on a power play, they shrink the zone. Sometimes you have to spread it out. Try and get that coverage to move with you. They go low to high quick. They're going to open up that point shot.
The Warriors have it against the wall. Intercepted. From the point. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Quick pass to Bonneau. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the wall. Quick pass over to Money. All alone. On the breakaway. Oh, what a stop. That's going to be the biggest one in the game here, Founder.
And remember it, James, because if they go on to win this game, this could be the turning point, right? You get a timely save by your goaltender. Now all of a sudden you're on trying to ignite some offense. It could have all started from that save right there.
Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. Well, there'll be smiles all around in one locker room tonight following this EASHL challenge.
Anytime it's a challenge, you know...